Well, here we go again. This is Brian with Red Dirt Cryptid Investigations, and we are headed out to eastern Oklahoma to meet up with a eyewitness named Damien, who happened to get a look at a female Sasquatch, a good look, and she was joined briefly by what appeared to be an older male figure, and then the male disappeared, but the female tinkered around a little bit and then wandered on. They were apparently aware of Damien's presence, and he's going to take me out and show me where everything happened, and we're going to look around for a little bit of sign while we're there. And speaking of which, you know, if any of you guys out there watching this, if you've had a Bigfoot encounter and you would like to share it with me, like I said, I would love to know what you know. You know, you guys out there, you know things some of you guys aren't telling. You know, maybe it's a little weird for you. Maybe you don't want people to know. Man, you have my word. If you tell me that you do not want your name or the location that this, you know, encounter happened to be public, it'll never leave my lips. And every single one of the guys in my group have stated the same. And so even if Jeff Hatfield wants to know, you know, where something took place, and if you ask me not to tell, I'm not going to tell him. I'm not even going to tell my brother. So it's kind of an honor code thing. You got to live by it, man. You can't be running your mouth and talking about these things. I mean, let's face it too. It's my opinion is that we need to protect them. You know, the Sasquatch. So I don't think everybody needs to know exactly where they're at, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of people out there that would do them harm. But anyway, so this guy, Damien, look forward to meeting him. He told me some of the details about his story, and one of the things that I found interesting was that he made mention that the female appeared to be wearing some type of shoes made out of some kind of shoe type product that he said it looked like it was made out of moss or something. And it was green from like her knee down, and it appeared that this moss stuff had been packed in with her fur. I don't know. I don't think he got to see the bottoms of her feet or anything, but I don't know whether she had some kind of, you know, moccasins made. I don't know. Who knows? It's quite curious. Very curious. It seems like I've heard somewhere of Sasquatches wearing some type of shoes before, but I don't know. I just can't remember. You know, I listened to way too many Bigfoot encounters videos, so I can't remember ever hearing of them having any type of footwear before. So I'm kind of fascinated by that. But anyway, looking forward to it. We're going to go out there. We're going to go, he's going to go with us, and we're going to go out there to the spot where it actually happened. Okay?
We had barely just arrived whenever we found an apparent crossing area where we found some footprints and we found some hair that was caught in some tangleweed. So we got out and we took a sample and we took some photos.
Being diligent. Diligent here. We found this crossing where they've been crossing the road, and we're going to take this sample, and it doesn't smell like anything. I don't know why I'm taking this, other than the fact that it's here. Could possibly Be a little meat on this stuff. Kind of looks like deer fur, honestly. That one's got a little chunk of something on there. And it's all up. Let's see. I'm gonna save that. We'll look at it closer later. So, as you can see, we got over here. I guess we can turn that off now. Okay. Toes right here. Heel.
The heel's back in here.
Kind of looks. It's kind of hard to see, but you can definitely tell that something was there. You know, clear back up to here. It's a decent sized track. Over here, we've got another one. Roughly same size. Looks like the toes actually got caught in that stick right there. That's definitely a heel. It's funny though, they seem to have put a lot of weight on their heel on that one. They seem like they run. Here's the. They walk more, in my opinion. Now, from what I've seen, they walk more on the ball of their foot than the heel. But this is the trail that they're walking on. I assume they're crossing over here somewhere.
There's a little pond and creek on this right here too.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like they might be. Guess we should be aware here. Looks like you've had hogs come through here.
Armadillo.
Oh, armadillo, yeah. You guys probably don't have hogs like we do.
Oh, we have them, but
See,
they're
they're crossing here. Don't see any hair on the barbed wire. Or down low. It's possible. Look at this trail right here. Run along the road. That's cattle, but that's interesting. It's a beautiful area. Man, it's a beautiful area.
This is the area where Damien was standing when he witnessed the Sasquatch. This is the area where the Sasquatch were. According to Damien, she was picking these berries, possibly for eating. This is when he noticed the green footwear that she had wrapped around her feet. Just a few miles away from that location, we went to a cemetery where Damien knew that they had been.
Okay, so we are at a
break. Right here on this limb.
where?
It's snapped right here on the bottom.
I'm not seeing it, but you can tell that they've been.
See right here? Look at this limb coming in.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Snap.
Yeah, that's low enough. It could be something else, but this is definitely a trail going back that way.
You can see it going.
And
look how new that. I mean, it's been used recently.
yeah, it's definitely being used, and you can see in the ground, especially right there, you can see it's currently being used.
Yeah.
But let me step back so everybody can see. I don't want to step on these graves. Whatever it was, I don't know how new this fence is. That fence could be really new.
Well, I mean, you're looking probably within.
Whatever it is, it's using this corner to access this cemetery for whatever purpose. Hard to say.
And there's activity over here too.
Peoples, this is the trash area. A lot of cemeteries actually have that.
I got really high goosebumps. Coming right through there. Look at that opening.
Yeah. This is the old gate where somebody's been going through.
Yes, but there's activity through here because I mean, look how much it's been smashed down through here.
Mm-hmm. Something's coming. All right, well, Damien and I are out at the cemetery, and we've stumbled on a set of barefoot tracks. Appear to be female, possibly smaller than my foot. And we think that that little access point that we just showed, the tracks kind of come down through here, down along here. Let me flip you around. All right, you can almost see where she drug her foot through these leaves. Looks like it might have happened this morning. There's several. See if I can find them again. Looks like we kicked up a little bit right here. There's a ball of the heel, I think. And here's another ball of the heel right here. And that's all me from kneeling. Here's another footprint right here. So the stride on this girl is not that far. 36 inches. You know, she's pretty close, but then we get over here and it takes us straight to that gate. Whatever it is, she's coming around. She's sticking like a coyote, stick close to a fence line. It looks like she's staying close to that fence line. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna look for more tracks. Damien, this is a place right here where the grass, you see that the grass is twisted. It's like something changed position. Yeah.
There, here, and there. And look, you can see right here where her foot was at.
And it almost looks like she just came from over there. She comes across, skirts along the edge, she comes over here, and then she stopped over here to look and see if anybody was looking. And then she headed off in that direction. This is interesting. This is good times. There's also another spot. Looks like she kind of came around this way. And but you can actually see over here, I'm guessing a car came or something. Where'd that track go? Right here.
See it?
Oh yeah.
Perfect footprint.
But that's the same. That's our girl. That's the same size. What do you think that is? About a size 9 men's?
I'd probably say about a 9.5.
Huh. There's this. I'm guessing that a car came down the road or something, because she looked like she jumped back over here. My guess is, there's the road. She probably heard something coming, so she stepped back in here to use that tree as cover. I don't know, but she came right here along here and then moved over here. Well, that was a good time. I enjoyed myself today. Got out in the field, went out with that fella, Damien, and he showed me where he had his encounter and kind of walked me through it. While we were there on location, we walked around and we drove around and we looked for sign along the roads and stuff, and we looked, at what we had available to look at, and we found some sign, found some hair, a few tracks that you could tell they were Sasquatch tracks, but they were not castable, in my opinion. We of course, we couldn't cast them, but took some pictures, found that one that looked like, there was a smaller one that was going through that cemetery. What is the deal with Sasquatches in cemeteries? I have no idea.
The only thing I can, the conversation came up between Damien and I that, in a way, cemeteries are portals for us. That's one way of looking at it. I don't know. We're kind of getting off there on science fiction, but, who knows? I mean, nobody's an expert. But anyway, I had a good time. We hung out and drove around for a while, and we just kind of looked at the habitat. Good gravy. That's some nice habitat. Pretty spooky, borderline spooky. But I had a hell of a time, and I thank him for taking me out and showing me, where he had his encounter. It was a good time. Any day, even though it was raining, any day out in the field is better than staying cooped up watching YouTube videos, right? Yeah. Anyway.